I'm Stein, I'm from Landstory, and as many people probably know by now, that South Africa's got a big land problem, and I would say one of the biggest problems with our land is that a lot of people feel very frustrated with the land and they feel they can do nothing about it. And what Landstory has done is we've built a platform that makes it very easy for anyone in South Africa to actually find their land. So they can go to Landstory.Africa, find a specific land. They can verify specific facts around that specific land, like I'm a black owner, it's private land, or maybe it's in a trust or a private company or something like that, and then to actually tell their story. And that way we can actually help solve specific problems in South Africa. Like, people are frustrated, data becomes can now become more transparent, and people can now start trusting the data as well.
Because of the power of the internet, we are now in a position where we can involve not only the South African public, but the public across the world. That's why we decided to create an online platform. This platform will allow anyone from anywhere to go in and identify what is going on a specific piece of land. We found that someone living within a region knows exactly what's going on in that region. Someone from outside, government official, needs to come there, needs to first understand the story, needs to first get the information, and then only they can start spreading it. The way we're trying to do this is to say that the people who know for a fact what is going on, share us this facts. We create a platform, we continuously iterate this platform to make it easier and easier to use for people to share exactly what is going on, and then we can give this information back to not only the South African public, but the whole world.
I think the important thing to remember is that there are probably two parts of it. One part is telling the facts, so like what is the truth about our land, and then one part is actually telling the story of our land. Now, you can't decouple those two things because they're really important to actually put together. So if you only have facts, only have statistics, then you dehumanize people. And that's where the storytelling part actually comes in. So how do we actually combine like farm by farm basis stories with the actual facts? And that's kind of what we're trying to do with Landstory, is to combine those two to actually tell the truth, but then also to tell the stories. I think the other thing that's really important to understand about this land situation that we find ourselves in is to see what is the effect on the production and the yield of our land. And what we believe with Landstory is that now we can actually we can have a platform where we have that can serve as a base to actually monitor how productive the land is. By using satellite imagery, we can actually see how productive was the land over the past 30 years, and then also whatever policy changes we make in South Africa, we can actually continue monitoring and see how productive was the land. So how can people help us? There are probably 4 specific ways. The first one is to actually find land and then verify facts. And they can easily do that by going to Landstory.Africa. There's a big blue button where you can just say, find land. You can find either your own land or someone else's land, verify the facts, and then if there's a specific story that you can tell around that, you can actually do that as well. So that's probably the first and most important way. The second way is, of course, social media. So please tweet us at Landstory. And if you want to use the hashtag Landstory, that would be great as well. The third way is to find us on Facebook as well. So that's just facebook.com/Landstory.Africa. And then maybe another way to help us is financial support. So Landstory is a non-profit initiative currently being built by FarmPin, Afrolabs, and Julco Square. So currently, Landstory is being funded by those 3 companies. So financial support would be great as well. And that would allow us to actually execute on our roadmap within the next couple of months. And yeah, any other information is on our website, like specific contact details is on Landstory.Africa. So yeah, it would be great if you can actually help us.
Please go to Landstory.Africa and help us change the story of our land.